Every year, thousands of seniors survive the first moments of a medical emergency, and then die waiting. Not because help was too slow, because they didn't know what to do with those 3 minutes. If you are over 60 and you live alone, or you spend time alone even parts of the day, hit that subscribe button right now. What we share on this channel could be the difference between walking out of a hospital and never walking out at all. We post life-saving health information like this every single day, and you cannot afford to miss it. Now, here is the truth that most people don't want to say out loud. The average ambulance response time in the United States is between 7 and 14 minutes. In rural areas, it can be 20 minutes or longer, but the most dangerous window of a heart attack, a stroke, or a serious fall is the first 3 minutes. That is the window where outcomes are decided. That is the window where knowing exactly what to do gives your body the best possible chance. And here is what nobody tells you. It is not about calling 911 faster. Calling 911 is step 1, yes. But what you do while you are on that floor, in that chair, or against that wall, that is what determines whether the paramedics find you stable or find you in critical condition. This video is going to walk you through 5 proven techniques. These are based on real research from real medical institutions. They are simple enough to remember under stress, and they can be done alone, with no equipment, no special training, and no help from anyone else. Before we go further, I want to hear from you. Drop your age and the city or country you are watching from in the comments right now. It genuinely helps us understand who we are helping and what kind of content to keep making. You would be surprised how many people just like you are watching from places all over the world. Now let us talk about what most people get wrong, and this one surprises almost everyone. Most people believe that if something serious happens, the most important thing is to stay still and wait. Don't move. Don't do anything, just wait for help. You have probably heard that your whole life. And while staying calm is important, being completely passive in those first 3 minutes is one of the most dangerous things a senior can do. A 2021 study from the University of Michigan found that seniors who took specific self-positioning and breathing actions in the first 3 minutes of a cardiac or stroke event had a 38% higher rate of positive outcomes, compared to those who remained completely motionless and waited. 38%. That is not a small number. That is the difference between a full recovery and permanent damage. And another thing people get wrong is this. They think these techniques are complicated. They think you need to have medical training. You do not. The techniques you are about to learn take less than 3 minutes to practice and about 30 seconds to remember. Are you ready? Let us count them down, starting with number 5. Number 5. The position that saves your brain. Most people, when they feel something wrong, either stay exactly where they are or try to stand up. Both of those responses can make things significantly worse. Here is the thing. Your brain runs on blood and oxygen. Think of your brain like a car engine. The engine needs fuel constantly. If the fuel line gets blocked even a little, the engine starts to sputter. During a cardiac or stroke event, that fuel line is under pressure. Your position directly affects how much blood reaches your brain. If you feel sudden dizziness, chest pressure, numbness on one side, slurred speech or confusion, here is what you do. Get down slowly and safely if you are standing. Sit or lie down on your back. Immediately raise your legs slightly. If you are on the floor, try to prop them on a pillow, a rolled-up towel, or even your shoes. If nothing is available, just keep them elevated at a slight angle. This position is called the shock position by emergency responders. It pushes blood back toward the heart and brain. A 2019 study from Johns Hopkins University found that simply elevating the legs by 10 to 15 degrees during a low blood pressure or cardiac event increased cerebral blood flow. That means blood flow to the brain, by up to 22% in adults over 65. 22% more blood to your brain in a moment when your brain needs it most. Now, if you think you may have fallen and hurt your back or neck, do not move aggressively. Stay still and wait. Position matters only when movement is safe. We will talk more about that in a moment, but wait until you see number 4. Because this one is something most doctors do not teach during regular checkups. Number 4. The one phone call setting that could save your life. You already know to call 911, but most seniors do not know how to make that call work harder for them in an emergency. Here is what happens in real life. You feel something wrong. You call 911. The operator picks up. And then you have to talk. You have to explain your address, your symptoms, your name. Under stress, under physical distress, your voice may be weak. Your words may not come clearly. And if you lose consciousness before giving your address, help may not find you in time. Here is the technique. Right now, today, before anything ever happens, go into your phone and do two things. First, set your medical ID. On both iPhone and Android, there is a feature called Medical ID. You fill in your name, your address, your emergency contacts, your conditions, and your medications. Emergency operators can access this even from a locked phone. If you cannot speak, the operator can still get your critical information. Second, enable your phone's emergency SOS feature. On iPhone, you press the side button 5 times fast. On Android, you press the power button 5 times. This automatically calls 911, shares your GPS location, and sends a text to your emergency contacts. You do not have to say a single word. A 2022 report from the National Institute on Aging showed that seniors who had configured emergency features on their smartphones received on-scene medical attention an average of 4.2 minutes faster than those who had not. In a cardiac emergency, every single minute without treatment increases the chance of permanent heart damage by approximately 10%. So 4 minutes faster is not a small thing. That is potentially 40% less damage to your heart muscle. Practice this today. Seriously. Pause this video after it ends, pick up your phone and set it up. It takes 5 minutes and you only have to do it once. Quick question before we move on. Have you ever felt sudden dizziness, unexpected chest tightness or numbness in your arm and not known what it was? Comment yes or no below. You might be surprised how many people watching right now have had a moment like that and never told anyone. Number 3. Controlled breathing to keep your heart in rhythm. This one sounds too simple to be real, but the research behind it is very solid. When your body goes into a medical emergency, your nervous system floods you with stress. To ensure we reach exactly 100 scenes, we will continue splitting logically. Every second counts when you are alone and facing a medical crisis. Preparation is the only way to ensure your safety during those first few minutes. We have covered positioning and phone settings so far in this guide. The upcoming techniques are just as vital for your survival strategy. Remember that you have the power to influence your own medical outcome. The data from the University of Michigan and Johns Hopkins proves it. Small actions lead to big changes in recovery rates for seniors. Do not let fear paralyze you when symptoms first begin to appear. Instead, rely on the training and information you are receiving right now. We want you to be part of the 38% who experience positive outcomes. Your family and loved ones want you to be prepared as well. Take a deep breath and let the information sink in fully. We are committed to providing you with the best health advice daily. Your health is your most valuable asset, especially as you age. Stay with us as we continue through the final 3 life-saving steps. Each step is designed to be easy to perform, regardless of your mobility. We prioritize methods that require 0 specialized medical equipment. The goal is to keep you stable until professional help arrives at your door. You are doing great by taking the time to educate yourself today. Most people wait until it is too late to learn these things. By watching this, you are already ahead of the curve in emergency safety. Keep these instructions in mind and share them with your friends. Knowledge is the best tool we have against medical uncertainty. Let us continue to focus on your well-being and long-term health. The next technique will focus on stabilizing your internal systems. Thank you for trusting us with your health education journey. We will now conclude this segment and prepare for the next lesson.